Hello everyone, this is Draven again coming to you with another 1v1 Heart of the Swarm StarCraft 2 matchup. This is map, can never remember the name, Starstation. I am Draven, like I said before, blue Zerg in the bottom right, in the 5 o'clock position, 4 o'clock position, I don't know the positions they call them, I don't know how they get them, against a Protoss. In the top right, red, this is T2S, HeDas, I don't give a shit. Anyways, I have not done a narration or commentating or whatever it's called of these before because I suck at them and I don't like to, and I feel like a retard because I'm talking about myself and I don't like talking about myself. So let's just jump right into it. I'm very pleased with this one. Usually what I do is speed lane, bailing rush, and try to win. In Heart of the Swarm, they gave Toss, Protoss, that stupid little flying orbital. It's like a moving cannon, essentially, ground only cannon. It's freaking annoying as hell, and it's actually really, 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 really good defense against speedlings. I'm gonna speed this up. It's gonna lag a little bit, but you'll see what I mean. So that's what I normally do. You see he stops me and I almost lose. So I'm getting my spawning pullout extractor, got that going. Got my second base going. It's up before his, but he catches up pretty quickly. I see that he's got no core, cyber core, and that's what allows people. I'm gonna pause this real quick just because I'm lagging like hell. The cyber core is what causes you to be able to build that moving cannon thing. I don't see it, that he's building it near out his base, so I'm thinking he doesn't have it. So I'm thinking I could Bane rush him and be a-okay. So that's what I started going for. He's going to start building here in a second. What's it called? The Mothership Core. The Mother OP-ness of cores. So yeah, so I start getting some lings going. I got more coming. To be honest with you, I thought it was GG because I was unaware that he actually was making one. So I'm gonna start. Yeah. So me just going all in because I'm a noob and that's what I do. And there's that mother course thingamabobber of hatred. It's like a 3-shot essentially. Yeah, so there he is, just picking off my Zerglings, and I don't know how to fucking focus the probes because I'm a noob. And yeah, so I kind of hurt him a little bit, but he just floats around on that fucking thing, and the most annoying thing in the world. I sent in another wave of lings just to try to get more harass on these probes because I really don't like going against Toss anything more than like 10 minutes because it just gets super beefy. And he comes and finds me and kills all this. Yeah, he could kite it so well. It's just stupid how well he could kite him. That stalker just picks it off and slows it, and yeah, I'm crying in my corner. I get a third base, and I get a roach. Again, I'm a noob. I'm not even fucking. Don't have a hatchery, or excuse me, don't have a lair. I go in and try to get some more harass. But I just fail miserably. As you can see, I suck at micromanaging my money down. I sat at like 100, or excuse me, 1,000 minerals almost the whole game because I'm just that bad. Anyway, so I kind of hurt him a little bit. He's got very little saturation on both his bases. So I kind of play around with it. I tried to set up a roach rush, just because I know he got a lot of zealots coming up. Clearly I don't have any fucking thing going, but like I said, my money is so freaking high up there that I'm just it's so sad how much I freaking wasted. But he's got this observer that sits in my base almost the entire map because I'm a fucking noob-tard of noobiness, and I never fucking realize it. So yeah, I'm trying to get a sufficient force going. try to do something. Yeah, let me just try to, let's just do real time so that way I stop lagging. So this thing's just hovering, he's just seeing me just freaking build up this like mass army of roaches. So he sees it coming a mile and a half away. Let me just speed this up because I lose this encounter coming up. Let's just jump it up one more. So I'm going to lose this encounter here in a second, but it's a pivotal point because of all the wonderful things he does. Out to see the wizard. Alright, pretty sure I attack here anytime now. Today, Junior. I'm pretty sure I get hydras at one point. No, I get mutas. Because I wanted to get some damage going on those immortals because I thought he went more lots and he's got a claw. But his army is pretty beefy and I'm pretty lucky that I survived this map. I get a fourth base because I know he only has 2, so I know my money is not the issue. The command points is also not an issue because I have about 50 more than him. But again, as you can see, I sit at freaking so much money that it's like, it's just stupid how much money I sit at. Again, I'm just doing nothing with my life. And I'm just kind of sitting here, and I probably should have pushed a long time ago, but I did not. Try to get some harass done. I didn't realize he got that many stalkers. Pulled in my mutas to do some harass. Try to get him to pull some off. It didn't work because he just morphed some in, I believe, here in a second. So that didn't really work. So here comes the encounter where I lose because I wasn't paying attention and that Clyde just rips apart everything. Absolutely just destroys everything. Try to focus down that Clyde just because they ripped my roaches a new butthole. And I didn't even send the fucking full force. Because I'm just that good. Surprisingly, he didn't fucking attack. So I send in a lot more roaches. I upgrade this here in a second to get, blue blah, blue blah, blue blah. To get a, oh my god, what's the fucking word I'm thinking of? Ultraless Cavern. You can see why in a second. Upgrading some crap. Like I said, I suck at commentating. My buddy, Heretic Furby, is going to be setting up a page, and he's going to be hosting his own YouTube channel, and he has his own Twitch thing, and I'm just going to send him my replays and let him fucking narrate this shit, because I absolutely fucking retarded when it comes to this shit. I get a fifth base going. I never get it saturated enough. He's sitting on 3 bases. I'm sitting on 4, almost 5. Again, look how much money I have. This is why I lose. This is why I'm stuck where I'm at. I got 5k, and I got let's see start units. Stupid. Just production. I have nothing cooking. Yeah, so just ridiculously how badly I am just wasting my money. Got this small roaches right here. Where's that Ultraless Cavern? It comes up here in a second. That's a Hydraless Den. Ultraless Cavern, there it is. He gets Void Rays here somewhere, and actually becomes a major part of why he loses, because he thinks he could go voids and counteract the roaches. The problem is those voids have to sit on those roaches because those roaches have an extremely high HP thing, in my opinion, for voids. So the voids, like, it's not like the voids have to sit there for a long time, in my opinion. So I don't think it was great on his part, especially since I get Ultraless here in a second, and those bad boys are beastly, especially because I do get that third upgrade eventually. Yeah, I eventually get it. My roaches are sitting on 2 and 2. My ultralists are only sitting on 2 and 0, which is really pathetic. But I do get hydros set in there. I get a boatload of queens, which is actually really fun. So then I get that third upgrade. For that, he has to back off. That was a terrible encounter narration. So I'm going to try to rewind that. And be like, hell yeah. Let's try this again. Whoops. Again, I suck at this narration shit. Alright, so here comes... I got roaches, queens, and hydros, and ultras. Ultralists in there. So I get in, just make quick work of that. So here comes the encounter. Those voids and those claw don't really kill anything. And my queens are just sitting there, just fucking injecting or doing the healing on those ultras. And this is where I lose that battle, obviously. And then where I just got more roaches coming, a lot more roaches coming. I don't know how to macro him down to my 1 key because I'm terrible bad when it comes to this shit. Again, I got 5 bases to his. He eventually got 4, but technically he doesn't have anything going here. Doesn't have anything going here, so he's only on 2. Well, technically, I guess I'm not doing anything either. He takes this one. I don't even try to stop it. Obviously, I do, but I mean, I don't rebuild it. I just kind of like let him. He almost takes, and then at this point, I just rush in, and we kind of do a base swap. I force him to back away because I just sent all my units to him, and I eventually get 3 bases still producing units. As you can see, I'm sitting at fucking 10k goddamn minerals. This should have been over. Like, I'm supply capped, but this fucking, I don't have everything upgraded. This thing should have been over fucking last year. But what I do, which is kind of funny, what he does too, is I eventually just send all my drones because I needed the supply cap to build units. I know that sounds kind of dumb, but like I said, here's the voids. They can't do anything with these roaches. There's like 5 voids and 6 voids, and they're not stopping that roaches, and can't do shit. So as you can see, he's got all those probes over here. He's got 2 bases with 0 income. It's GG at this point because he's got 0 minerals. As you can see, he's got 23 minerals. I don't imagine him. It's a GG here in a couple seconds because he can't do anything. And I believe I catch all his probes. But like I said, it's fucking so disgusting how much money I had. And how much I couldn't do anything. So he GG's here, I think, in a second. Like I said, I suck at this narration crap. I never want to do it again. I never will. He never got that 3rd base, and I ended up siphoning all that. But yeah, I'm pretty bad at this game. I got hydros here, hydros there, not even fully third upgraded. He tries to rush in with probes and voids as like a last ditch effort. He meets I think a couple queens and hydros, and he just can't do shit about it. So it sucks to be him. Yeah, that's the story of Glory. Here's this nice little encounter. He I think he quits. He does something right here. He either says something dumb or actually, you know what? He just quits. That's right. He quits. He doesn't even say GG. He rages. Rage. Oh, rage. Yeah, and then there's mutas. Oh, he does GG. Told me what? Alright, well, this is the worst commentating ever. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, my name is Draven. I do 1v1. I started out back in, see, right now it's the 10th. Started out back in April 10th, 2013. I started back in May 2012. I started playing this actually seriously, and I was in bronze. I was in bronze 22, May 22nd, 2011. I am now currently 5 diamond. I know that sounds kind of weird, like it took you a whole year. There's people that go from bronze to masters in a day. That is true. I don't have that much time to dedicate. I was doing full-time work. I am now currently an employee of the government. That means I am unemployed, getting welfare checks. well, at least unemployment checks until I get a new job starting in May. Um, so I have more time to dedicate. So in that time, since being fired last Thursday, and this is now Tuesday, I went from platinum, which I've been for the past 2 seasons, to diamonds. And I am in diamond 5. My goal is to get masters by May. I hope I do. I got a tournament coming up here in South Orange County. Yeah, so follow me on Facebook. I give out free shirts all the time from Archon Underground Clothing. I'm going to be trying to plug in my buddy Vincent, Heretic Furby, who does a lot of broadcasting with Twitch. He's fucking amazing. He got masters the other day. Follow him. He gives out a lot of cool stuff. He hosts a lot of online tournaments. Hope you enjoyed it. Follow me on YouTube if you haven't already. Please do. Link is in the description. It's probably not, but I'm gonna try to make it. So thanks again. Later, guys.